Hey guys, it's Lauren.
And Bob.
RV Calvary. Ever wonder what it's like getting ready to face down a hurricane and you need to evacuate you and your RV only to find a hidden fire danger?
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yep. And don't get caught off guard like we did. So.
Stay along, watch the video, you'll find out what it is.
Let's roll the intro.
Let's dive
into it.
Bye.
Bye.
So let's provide a brief background of the problem. Last year, 2025, was nothing short of eventful for us here in Florida. We faced not one but 3 hurricanes, Debby, Helene, and Milton. Hurricane Debby spared our area the worst of its wrath, so although we didn't have to evacuate, we still endured heavy rain and wind gusts reaching 30 to 40 miles per hour. That might not sound like much, but when your home is an RV, even those winds can rattle your nerves. When Hurricanes Helene and Milton approached, however, there was no question evacuation was necessary. Packing up our lives and hitting the road with short notice became our reality. Amidst all this chaos, we started noticing occasional flickers in our RV's power. At first, we chalked it up to the storms. After all, severe weather often means unreliable electricity. Little did we know, something far more dangerous was brewing behind the scenes. It wasn't until our evacuation during Hurricane Milton that we discovered the true cause. As we unplugged our 50-amp power cord from the RV, we found severe burn marks on the plugs. The culprit? Electrical arcing, a result of poor connection with the standard 50-amp RV cords. These cords use 3 prongs, which can easily fail to create a solid connection, and the flimsy plastic collar that's supposed to secure them often strips out, especially if it's bumped or tripped over. The threads on these collars are so thin that they simply don't hold up under stress. Realizing how close we came to disaster was terrifying. That arcing could have started a fire while we slept, but with everything shut down due to the hurricanes and ongoing evacuations, getting the problem fixed immediately wasn't an option. We had to make do, staying vigilant and minimizing our use of the faulty cord until we could reach safety. Once things settled down and we found ourselves in a stationary location, our very first move was to order a SmartPlug. This robust upgrade offers a much stronger connection, larger electrical contacts, and a design that leaves the old setup in the dust. The peace of mind we have now is priceless, knowing we've addressed a hidden danger that could have cost us everything. Now let's get into it so you can see how dangerous this is, and this can happen to any RV.
Hello everyone. We've survived Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton, and now we have a whole new problem. We woke up this morning to an electrical issue, smelling burnt electrical and everything, and which we're going to show you what happened outside. And we ordered this product from the trailer, the SmartPlug, and if you don't have one of these, I highly suggest that you get one because there's a good possibility, we don't know if our AC is damaged or what, but we had some bad surges, and we'll show you inside what our plug did because and why. So these little collars have to be tight. If you tighten them too much, they strip out. So this becomes a problem. We've disconnected the power. So I'm going to take this out. Hopefully it hasn't welded itself. But can you see that? As you can see, and it just smells burnt. And then look this out there. Just completely burnt out. So we're gonna replace this now, if all goes well.
All right, hey guys, I know you can't see me on behind the scenes this time, so he's undone the battery there. We've turned off all the power inside. He's for precautionary measures. He's undone the battery. Now, got a sand spur to do it. So now he's with the Phillips head. He's unscrewing that and taking it out to see what we got.
They didn't give us much slack, did they?
So I like the way that this actually clamps us and keeps it secure. Go ahead and unplug her here, and as you can see, I got some dielectric grease on here, but that's the way. And then get those prongs, which are really nice. So, man, this is real. I got dielectric grease on it, but this goes in, clips, and you see about these, that's not coming off. And then as an extra security, this kind of goes right on there and clamps on here. So really nice. I like it. Did a real good job. Hey everyone, just to do a recap of our plug. Hurricane is over, but we didn't get a chance to show the installation. These things are really easy. They're all color coded, and the instructions were very good. The hardest part for us was
there wasn't any yelling. That's how easy it was.
But the hardest part was putting the, and there's some other videos out there, but basically you put like dish soap on your cord to get that rubber piece on there.
Don't do that hand gesture again.
Okay. Basically, once it's on there, let me tell you, it's watertight. And as you can see, the way that the gaskets and everything are, it's watertight. I mean, we haven't had any issues with arcing or any of that since we installed this thing. Now, just a disclaimer, our channel is too small to be sponsored by anyone. So this product was not given to us, and they would have had to do a hell of a job shipping it to us in the middle of a hurricane. But yeah, we paid for this out of our own money. But it is one of those that I would highly recommend for any of you that have a 50 amp cord. You know how heavy those things are.
I like it too because it's a lot easier. I don't have to worry about Bob yelling at me, don't cross thread it, don't cross thread it. You literally just squeeze the two sides and you just plug it in and you're done.
Yeah, and the quality of this thing is really top notch. It's a thicker, it's just better made. I mean, it really is, compared to the cheap ones, I guess, that are molded in, that come in from the that you get with the factory. But we do have links down below. We'll put them in our description. We also have them on our website, our affiliate links. We do get a little bit of a commission. It's not a lot, but it helps, because we're not monetized. We're not big enough to be monetized, so we don't get paid. So all the stuff we do is on our own dime, including our website. We pay for that out of pocket. So, but it gives us a little bit of a commission if you go through the link. If you have any questions, or if you've ran across this situation too, please let us know in the comments. This is a really big bad thing. Actually, when we evacuated from the hurricane, when we came back, we were back to our base camp, put it that way. How long were we here before the lady's rig caught fire?
Oh.
It wasn't very long.
No.
There was a lot of damaged rigs. Trees had fallen on them, all kinds of stuff. But we were back a very short time, and the lady had a Class A motorhome, and it caught fire in the middle of the night. And I had heard through some other people, don't know if it was true or not, but her Class A came from the same situation that we had. So apparently it burned inside somehow and caught fire, which I could see how that would do. Ours were melted. We had to cut them away. So that was right against the wood.
Before we even switched it out, when I was drying my hair, remember we had the fan on or something, and because we were afraid to run the AC, and we could smell that burning smell. Yeah, and we didn't know what it was at the time, because when you're full time, you're plugged in all the time. So had no idea. We didn't know until we disconnected
to evacuate. It happened that quick. On your 30 amp plugs, we had a 30 amp camper. Your cords are a little lighter, but knowing what we know now, I'd replace it. And those little plastic collars that you have, the connection is,
cross-thread it.
yeah, don't cross-thread it. The connection is horrible because it's got that little plate that's got to connect, and then those three, and you got to snap it into place. So there's a lot to go wrong there, and then it's got that flimsy little piece of plastic that isn't going to hold squat. It's got to be screwed on, but that doesn't do anything. Anyway,
I like it.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. But it's done a great job for us. We would highly recommend it. One last thing, please if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. It helps grow our channel. The other thing that we would want to do is for all of we've got a lot of new subscribers recently, and we just want to do a shout out and thank you all for subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate it.